Hi, welcome to the Daily Beard for March 3rd, 2019. So, the other day on Thursday, I got to meet with my mentor, Robert, which was cool. It's third or fourth time I think I've met with him. And we're reading this book together. This is the first time I met twice in the same month, which I was thrilled that he was able to make some time for me. He's a super busy guy. He's got a lot on the go. And one of the things, we're reading this book together. I think it's called Courage and Calling. I'll put a picture in my Instagram if you really want to see what it looks like. But yeah, we're reading this book, and one of the things it was talking about was knowing yourself and knowing your limitations or your strengths, and it says weaknesses, but it says but not weaknesses, because not everything's a weakness. Some of the things you just don't do as well. So they're not strengths. They're not necessarily a weakness. And we were talking about this, and this is what I'm talking about today, was the fact that I'm 44. I'm hopefully still going to become a better person. Like, I have a bunch of years left, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But as a person in and of itself, I'm pretty much who I am going to be. Like, you know, you're fully developed. I don't know what age you say you're fully developed as a human being, but the person I am is who I'm. Like, you know, I've lost weight in the last 2 years. I've changed a few things about my diet and stuff like that. So that's all stuff. But like, who I am on a core level, who I am as a person, that was established long ago, right? And I've realized certain things about myself for years. And me and Robert were talking about the fact that when I mentioned the fact, so I'm going to talk about bass playing. There's a guy who played bass this morning. I watched him. He is so much better than me. A bass at church, in the worship team, bass guitar, in case you're like, what's bass? He is so much better than me. His name's Eric, and I don't really know him, but I watched him and I was like, wow, he's so much better than me. And people would say, like, I know how good I am at bass. I do. I know where I'm at, and I'm okay with where I'm at, but I'm not great. And I never will be. And people, when I tell people this, it's funny because they immediately want to tell me I'm wrong. They go, no, you're really good. It's like, no, listen, I know how good I am. I understand. I'm not bad. I'm not great. I know exactly what I am, and I'm okay with that. But people immediately want to think like you're talking down about yourself. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I know myself. And now, do I need to grow and stretch and all that stuff still? Yes, I do, right? But as a bass player, I pretty much know where I'm at. I'm 44 years old. I'm not going to get much better. And the only way I'd get really, really better is if I put a ton of time into it, which I'm not willing to do because I got other things I'd like to put time into, such as vlogging or losing weight or X number of things. I'd rather watch movies. But I know where I'm at. So I'll say like, well, I'm not as good as him. And people immediately want to correct you. I find people don't talk bad about yourself. And I'm like, I'm not talking bad about myself. So when I've talked about my strengths in certain things, I'll say, well, I'm really good at this. I'm not. So with leaders, when I meet with other leaders, okay, I'm a leader of a small group, and my leaders that are with me are really good. We all mesh really well. But when you get me in a room with a bunch of other leaders, generally I'm not very good because generally they don't want to hear what I have to say. And people go, no. But I've learned this about myself over years of this. So there's nothing wrong with accepting that you're not good at something. It's not necessarily a weakness. It's just something you're not good at. And I'm not saying I can't get better. I can get better. But am I likely to get better at things that I really don't want to? I'd rather spend time on things that I can get better at, that I know I want to get better at. You're much likely to get better at something if you're interested in getting better at it than if you're being forced to get better at it because of some arbitrary thing of someone going, nah, you're good. So, but yeah, it's just knowing yourself. It comes with knowing that you're not good at certain things, and it's okay to be not good at certain things because you're good at other things. And that's all I got today. Stay bearded.